I was inspired by a TED talk by Gary Hogan, founder of IJM. He spoke about the hidden reasons of poverty. His talk really made me to think that slavery still exists and violence plays major role in it. And I started to research more about it, and I went to Thailand to study on sex trafficking. It is affecting the Southeast Asian countries. When I saw the real need in the world, I decided to do my part to fight against human trafficking. So I spoke to some of my friends and shared the vision of starting a nonprofit to fight against human trafficking and slavery. And we partner with civil societies who are already on ground addressing the issue. We learned from our partners that bonded labor is more prevalent in my state and throughout India. We as a team decided to address the issue of bonded labor. So far, with the support of state government officials and civil societies, we were able to support hundreds of survivors of bonded labor through our advocacy and rehabilitation programs. It is helpful to connect with others and learn about their motivations. How did you get involved in this sector?
Well, I think this is really when I moved to Bangkok in 2013 for my master's, and I was studying in a small program at Chulalongkorn University, and the program was focused on studying migration and displacement in the region. And so this is really when I've learned for the first time really about human trafficking and just the many exploitation risk for migrants. So obviously, Bangkok is a hub for labor migration in the region, but we also talked about, and we visited other countries, like we went to Myanmar and Vietnam, and just being there and having this perspective, it really became obvious to me that there are just a lot of communities at risk and that they really have very little protection. And so when I graduated, I wanted to continue working in the region, and so I joined this, at that time, it was a newcomer NGO called Liberty Asia. It is now called Liberty Shared. And Liberty Shared's mission is to support NGOs working on the front line of the anti-modern slavery community. And, this was very appealing to me because I'm not a local, I'm not an expert, but I could support those who are already doing this work and who are really the experts in the field. And so how Liberty Shared supports them is through primarily two technology programs. They are both focused on just helping organizations to work more effectively. So one of the programs would be Freedom Collaborative, and then the other one is our victim case management system. So the VCMS, it's a Salesforce-based system, and we provide it to frontline organizations so they can store, share, and analyze their client data. So these will be data points like, the names and agents of victims they're caring for. And they also, through the VCMS, collect data about where and when clients were exploited and the movement of victims across borders. I'll say before, many NGOs, they have very poor record keeping in data management practices. It's often, all the data is often recorded in Excel spreadsheets or on hard copies, so on paper. And this makes the reporting for grants and to the government very time consuming. And also it doesn't have any, they don't have any analytic functionality. So we are supporting them by offering the VCMS to have these functionalities. And we also train all their team on how to use the database and, how to generate reports. And we offer the VCMS for a very small fee for licenses. So that is really affordable and also sustainable for the organizations to keep using the system.
That's very cool. I think this is really important work, as there are so many needs that the organizations have, and that we are as Cross Global also have. So it's great that you are producing these services. Hey, thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode. Please follow us for more content related to human trafficking, and please do share this with your friends. This means a world to us. இது நம்மளுடைய குரல் மக்களுக்காக.